First up, from Mrs. Nutt, Mrs. Mason, and Mrs. Soto's class, I'd like to call up Abigail Mache Smith. And Abigail is being recognized for her fantastic attitude in class this month. Way to go, Ab. From Mrs. Dugas's class, the wild board goes to Elliot Hudson. And Elliot's being recognized for all of his hard work on reading at home and at school. Keep up the hard work. From Miss Hartwell, and Miss Bannock's class, the wild board goes to Artie Maytai, and Artie is being recognized for his hard work. He always tries to follow the rules and be a good role model. Congratulations, Artie. From Mr. Tufford's class, I'd like to call up Mason Corey, and Mason's being recognized for being a great classroom helper and trying his best on all classroom tasks. From Mrs. Nicholson and Mrs. A's class, the wild board goes to Isabel Rose, and Isabel is being recognized for her great attitude and outstanding effort. You are a true kindergarten superhero. From Mrs. Chappell and Mrs. Kehoe's class, the wild board goes to Abby Richards, and Abby is being recognized for trying her best at meeting challenges with confidence. Also from Mrs. Chappell and Mrs. Kehoe's class, I'd like to call up Emma Budd. And Emma is being recognized for showing leadership and helpfulness towards her peers and teachers. From Mrs. McCutcheon and Miss Doak's class, I'd like to call up Wyatt Fluent. And Wyatt is being recognized for his wonderful work habits and his continuous effort to always do his best. From Miss Pitt, Mrs. Moreno, and Mrs. J's class, I'd like to call up Lena Kassem. And Lena is being recognized for working hard to write her thoughts and being a bucket filler. From Mrs. Dugas's class, I'd like to call up Aiden Narison. And Aiden's being recognized